is because Nazism, however much we may not like it, was infinitely preferable to communism.
They could have beaten Hitler.
Well, Lionel, I would tell you that the Soviets were never our allies, ever. And that's why when FDR sent
They were never what your
allies, Stalin and the Communist Party of the Soviet Union that he led were interested in aggrandizing the Soviet Union. In other words, expanding it, increasing the numbers of nations that were brought under its rule. And the historians gave us a briefing, and the historian that talked about the Second World War to us very briefly said, well, the NKVD archives, which at that point were still open to the public, indicate that we've lost 39,900,000 and we are still counting. Now, as this information came out, you can imagine the Russian populace was horrified. Stalin executed 1 million Soviet soldiers who refused to fight against the Wehrmacht. There were millions of people who sided all over Eastern Europe with the Wehrmacht, not because they were fanatical Nazis, it had nothing to do with it. It's because Nazism, however much we may not like it, was infinitely preferable to communism. We've never come to terms with that reality. And the good news for us, which is what I stress more than anything else, is while I wouldn't have lifted a finger in 1941 or 42, 43, 44 to help Stalin and that slave state that he ruled over, or the slave armies that he employed, I am absolutely opposed to taking up arms under any circumstances against the Russia today, because Russia today is totally divorced from that.